What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Raul moments. Obviously we've got him in the daily captain's icon moments SBCs, and Raul is number 3. We've had, who have we had? We've had Raul, we've had Michael Owen, no, we had Bastian Schweinsteiger and Zanetti. So 2 out of 6, 2 out of 8, and 0 out of 7. So we've got 2 SBCs that are bronze and silver, obviously. And then we have 84, okay, 84, 85, 86, 86, 87. I don't know. I feel like Schweinsteiger was a little bit more expensive because you had the 88, 87, 285s rather than 286s. Now the question is, what is he coming in at? So his SBC price at the moment is 600k. That is a considerable. Well, I suppose you've got 600k. You've got 200 from Schweinsteiger's 88, which is fair enough. So yeah, you're looking at about 600k for his SBC. He's coming in at about 520-ish in terms of transfer. It's not terrible. Again, I'd wait for team of the season. You got 90 days for all of these. So you, like, as you can see, 88, 89, 90. Plus then obviously Ashley Cole, Socrates, Michael Owen. You've got a lot of days to get these done if you do want him. And I think team of the season is right around the corner. So personally, you might as well wait with it. If we have a look at the card just from here, he's a 4'4" left-footed with the high medium. He is 5'11" as well. We have Real Madrid being his team, obviously. Solid player, finesse, flair, and team player as his traits. Stat-wise, look at that finishing. Geez, that is incredible. So I can imagine Hawk is going to be the chemistry style that people are wanting. Hawk or Engine will be the kind of main ones. You got 40-40 split. You get 99 shot power and long shots with his Hawk, which is actually really nice. Turns him into a 96 striker, 95 centre forward, or 93 cam. An Engine would turn that around and turn you into a 96 cam or CF and a 95 striker, which I can see both ways, to be honest. You get a lovely balance of 99, you get 95 agility as well as 99 dribbling. That's going to be a really tough one. It would all go down to preference, personally, to be honest. I think I'd rather try the Hawk to start with. Both of them give you the 5 pace. Obviously, with the Engine, you get the passing. With the Hawk, you get the physicality. I think we'll try Hawk for this one, but I feel like Engine definitely could end up being the one as well. I think it literally all depends on what you prefer him to be as. If he's going to be more as a striker, then definitely the Hawk. If he's going to be more cam assisting, then definitely more the Engine. So let's jump into him. Raul's looking pretty solid throughout, to be honest. I was trying to pick this card up way before, but he wasn't coming in at the right price to not lose a lot of tax. So let's jump into him and see what our next captain can do. Make sure you like and subscribe. Raul finds the first 3 minutes in. I think he's got the rage quit. Neymar doing a lot of the work, dragging all of the players. And Raul with a little tap in with his left foot. Raul, let's have a look on the ball then. We've not really had too much from him, just purely for the fact that the ball just landed at his feet in the box in the last game, and it's an easy goal, especially being left-footed. It's nice compliment to Mbappe just because he is right-footed, so it's nice to have that kind of one and the other. Can we find Raul here? Think he might be offside this time, but if he's not, absolutely bags it, and you cannot let him cut in on that left foot, as we clearly see he's 2 for 2. Oh, that's a beautiful pass. It's a cracking ball into Raul. It's a poor ball back. I was hoping to set him up, but unfortunately Mbappe can't make a 2-yard pass there. It's a great ball forward from Raul. Garincha's going to have to battle with Hernandez, who does manage to get the corner. Been a little bit sheepish at the moment. We've not really seen a hell of a lot from him due to this guy having just the ability to just mark absolutely everybody so far. Big ball in. First touch, second one, and that's a cracking save. Go for the volley again. Just keep hitting it, but that's a beautiful save. I can't even remember who his keeper was, but absolutely stops Raul in his tracks. Going to find a hit and hope from this one, and it's just over the bar. Raul looking down wide. Garincha versus Roberto Carlos. Had him in his pocket. No, oh wow, never. Raul finds himself. Can we get a little of a right foot across goal? And Lafont is at an absolute mare. Letting Raul get through there, I don't know how. It's a beautiful hit. He just a hit and hope, really. But it shows sometimes it's worth an effort. In the middle, on his own. Goes for the Scorpion, and Raul is king. Raul, left foot. Good save from Lafont here. Oh my, 4 goals. You love to see Raul. Or I think a hat-trick, in fact, in this one. I don't know if Garincha got the first one. Beautiful stuff from him. He has really turned it around in this second half. Raul on the ball. Honestly, he has been solid. Absolutely solid for me. In just every position needed. Can we get one more with him? His left foot is absolutely deadly. And I think not everybody will catch on straight away that he is actually left-footed, so that always gives you a benefit of the doubt until people kind of realise that that's the foot you're going to. Still has a 4-4, which is always nice, but in general, I just absolutely enjoyed playing with him. So then going into Raul's overall then. So as we can see, I think he was about 520-ish, yeah, 500 to, even 475 here. So even probably a little bit under. Bit of panic, so you don't know necessarily if this is going to equal out at about 530, 550, but I'd say anywhere from about by the looks of it, 470 to 500 would be a good deal, and obviously as we go forward, he will drop. In terms of the SBC, a little bit expensive, which, to be honest, I think he's better than Schweinsteiger. I think that SBC, personally, was a little bit too much, in my opinion, especially for the fact that he is a right mid. Some people like that, some people don't, but personally for me, I think he was a little bit more expensive than what I could have wanted from him. In terms of Raul, we've got 2 86s, an 87, 85, 84, and a bronze and silver. So really, you've got 5 SBCs to do. 84 should be a standard. 85 might be a little bit more of a grind. 86s will literally just take you that little bit longer, and 87 is the real one to try and get as many kind of high rated, so you could put lower in there. I feel like it's definitely doable quite easily, and I think a lot of these icons are quite easy, but it just takes a little bit of a grind and a bit of a sacrifice from doing the player SBCs, so your Fernandinhos, your Jacquins, whoever else comes out, because you are putting a whole squad in there that could go into one of these icons, if you want to see it that way. If we are looking at him then, I think personally, as I like him as more of an attacking player, I think Hawk worked really well, but I definitely can see the argument for both. Hawk does really well for the kind of finishing role, whereas Engine does really well for the camera role. So wherever you want to go with, I would suggest that. If you want him more assisting, Engine is your one. If you wanted more finishing, Hawk is your one. So I'm going to go on Hawk. As you can see, it pretty much maxes out the shooting as much as possible. We get the 5 on the pace, we get a bit more on the physicality, and it turns him into a 96 rated striker, which I can completely see. He was fantastic on the ball, nice and nimble, has a great shot. He's left-footed as well, so a little bit of a tick in my box. 4-star, 4-star. Physicality was okay, nothing special, but definitely enough to hold his own. Even got a bit of heading on him. For a 5'11" player, definitely can get to that ball, which is always nice in the air, and he scored a scorpion kick in Foot Champs qualifiers. I cannot argue with that. That is fantastic work from him. Spanish as well, so plenty of links if you wanted to go for like a perfect link, or more of a strong link if anything. And I think in terms of Spanish icons, you've got Xavi, you've got Butra, so a cracking link together there, as well as Torres. So you could have a Butra, Torres, Raul link. That would be absolutely nuts. You have Guardiola sitting behind him, Herrero, then Casillas, as well as Xavi. Very much like Italy, a lot of decent icons that you could put together. Even a cheeky Puyol as well would be a nice little set, as well as now your youngsters in Ferran Torres, Pedri, old standing Ramos. Hopefully we get an icon of him. He should be incredible as an icon, and a brand new Foot Captain's Koke as well. Overall for me, for Raul, I think he'd come in definitely at, I would say, around about a 9.4, 9.5. There is just a few more stats you'd like to see a little bit higher. Finishing, I don't think really it can get any better. Pace, would love a little bit more of. Again, the dribbling, I think it's just a matter of time before it just gets raised. 4-star, 4-star, can't argue. Then we've got a bit of physicality with the Hawk. Personally, get that to 83. I think that's good enough, but again, you always like to see things increasing. And he's got a good short game. I think with the Engine, you get 75 long, so if you were looking for more of a cam, that would be personally where I would be looking in terms of where he could improve. But for me, I think the SBC is doable. It's not a bad price. Get the bronze and silver out the way, then have a look at the SBCs and just chip away at them. You've got 90 days to do it until literally the 10th of July. You got so much time to go for this. I think you could literally nearly get, I think the next set of these, maybe not tomorrow or the day after, but the next set that we get, I reckon that we will be getting them until footies, because realistically, if we look at team of the season, if it starts, say the end of April, so we've got what, six weeks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'd be looking kind of mid to late June, depending on how many teams they do. Meaning that in July, they've got to really start footies. So we could actually see a lot of these SBCs going until we get footies, and we know what that means. If we do get a big SBC, or a big fodder SBC like the 85x10, we should get a lot of these done for literally nothing. So incredible stuff to hopefully get these kind of longevity really good. I guarantee this one or these finish just as that comes out. But overall, hopefully you did enjoy. Let me know if you're going to be completing Raul. Bar from that, make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.